Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is actually my very first video, so this is all very new. Today we'll be doing a May monthly prediction for 2023. If you don't know how picker cards work, we choose piles, mostly whichever card we're drawn towards the most, or you can pick with crystals if you find that easier. Some people find that easier. So how they work is we've got pile 1, 2, 3 and 4, and just take a moment to relax and just think about which pile you are drawn to the most. On pile number 1 we have this lovely Kumbhava Jasper. On pile 2, we have some malachite. On pile 3, orange calcite. On pile 4, we have red tiger's eye. Okay, so my lovely pile 1s, you chose the Kumbhava Jasper, absolutely gorgeous stone. You have Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. So for your May monthly prediction, I'm seeing a complete new change of perspective for you, and it's going to completely change everything. I don't want to scare you. The Tower card is a very scary card, but it's so good because it shows us where we didn't have a strong foundation and we need to start fresh. We need to wipe the slate clean and we need to completely start again. That can be such a big challenge, and I really see that once you get this new perspective, you're really going to make a decision to put yourself first, and you're going to feel so much better for it. Really, this month is all about looking after you and what you want in life. And you're going to really appreciate the self-worth, because self-worth is so vital, right? And we need to look after ourselves so then we can look after other people, we can look after others. And so what we'll do is we've got some oracle cards here to help you on your journey, just for some confirmation. We've got Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So this kind of does confirm that you need to find where you're from again, like go back to the beginning almost and think about what serves you the most, because it seems like in the past you haven't particularly chosen yourself, and I think it's about time that happens. And then we've got Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you, which is so beautiful. Like, if you've not contacted your spirit guides already, I would recommend doing that. There's lots of meditations for it. But no matter how alone you feel, you are never alone, and that's something that really helps people. And then you've got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. This is such a powerful card. This is an amazing reading. It really feels like you're putting in the work, like you've had this vision or you've had this clarity, and now it's time that you take action, and it really looks like you're going to start doing that. So May's going to be a very busy month for you. I've also got some astrological oracle cards here. We've got Libra, which is all about balance. See, you're finally balancing everything. It's amazing how these all marry into each other. And we've got North Node, which is the future. So that's amazing, because this is such a futuristic reading. This is all about like where we want to go from here. We've done the past, that's over with, you know. We look back on it and we heal from it, and then we move on. And this is such a moving on reading, and I love it. And that's so beautiful. Like, this is really powerful energy. If you can actually start this journey, that's the scariest bit. That's the hardest bit, actually starting. And that's where so many people give up. And I completely understand. I've been there. We've all been there. We've all been places where we don't want to go, and it's been really hard. But if you can break through that, you absolutely, this is such a positive reading. You are going to be so much more fulfilled, so much more content. What I do want to do at the end of each reading, because it's not a very long reading, is draw 2 crystal oracle cards, just to maybe help you, if you do use crystals, just to help you sort of figure out the energies that you sort of need to attune to, and just to help you along your journey, because it can be so hard. And we've got red jasper, which is stamina and endurance, so it looks like you're going to be busy at work. Red jasper is really, really good for this. I would recommend you getting some of that and utilizing and harnessing those powers. And then it's also giving bloodstone, a very, very good card. All-round healing. It's a complete renewal with the all-round healing, and the endurance is just to help you keep going even when you don't feel motivated. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in the future, because I would like to start doing these very regularly. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. You are my malachite pile. So for your monthly May prediction, we have got the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So what I see here is you are very independent. You do your own work and you want your own freedom, but in a way, there is something where you do rely on other people emotionally. You do your passions and your work, and you're so successful, and you do that all by yourself, and that's amazing. But it looks like there's a bit of an emotional dependence, and that's fine. Like, sometimes we all need that. Sometimes it helps so much to open up to others and be able to ask for help. But you feel a bit lost. You do feel lonely socially, but also you don't, because you are asking for help, you are sort of opening up, but it's taking a long time. You're a bit slow with it, which is fine. You do things at your own pace. We all heal at our own pace. Shadow work is never over, just like spiritual awakenings are never over. So what we'll do is we will bring some oracle into this to help with some sort of clarity on, you know, where we need to go from here. So we've got Placides. It's a double mission, challenging and uplifting humanity. That's a powerful card. This is about helping others, serving others, which I feel like you're already doing, but you are neglecting yourself a little bit emotionally, and that's why you're more dependent on other people, if that makes sense. It's hard to get a balance, it really is. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. But if we make an effort to create something where we can make harmony and balance, you will be so much more content and happy and replenished. And look, we've got deep replenishment, just like we were talking about. Retreat, rest, be held. This is a message from Spirit to say, rest. You are working too much. You're relying a little bit too much on others, and it's time to actually look after your own emotional needs. And then we have the pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are going to realize the type of person that you are meant to be in this lifetime. This is amazing. I'm so happy with this reading, because although there's things where we have toxic habits, but everyone has toxic habits, and I don't like using the word toxic for it, because it's not always a bad thing where it's highlighted, because it shows us where we can change. We have the power in ourselves to change that, and you can realize this. This is your message from Spirit, to realize your power, look after yourself so you can serve others more. You can't serve others and you can't fill their cup if your cup is not full. And then next we've got some astrological oracle cards, just again for some clarity. We've got square, semi-square. This is a tension card. I can't pronounce that word, I'm so sorry. Quincux, I don't know, I'm so sorry. But this is where we are holding in a lot of frustration, and it's not doing our body any good, because if we are neglecting our spiritual and emotional and mental health, how are we gonna have physical health? Like, how are we expecting to be healthy? You know, we have to look after ourselves spiritually, emotionally, and physically. It's all a journey, it really is. And then we've got the moon, perception. Can your perception change? Can you think about looking after yourself? And then we can look after others. And then we've got some crystal oracle cards. This is just to give an idea of what vibration we want to attune to go on our healing path and to become our best selves. If you don't use crystals, that's absolutely fine. But I'm just using it for some sort of like help for people who do. So we've got sodalite, mental integration. This may be something for you with the perception moon card coming up. Absolutely. And then we've got sugilite, the crystal for living your truth. So it seems to be that we need to maybe just be a bit more authentic, like instead of relying on other people too much, time to take that power back. Almost, we are in a way victimizing ourselves without knowing. When we choose to rely on other people too much, we're taking that power away from us. There's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help and being with family and friends that help you. That's amazing if you do have that. But sometimes we overdo it and we just need to look after ourselves a bit more. Okay, thank you so much for viewing. I really hope this resonated and gives you an opportunity to help yourself and see what you're utilizing in your May predictions. I really hope this does help. I don't want anyone to be put off by this. But thank you so much, and I really hope to see you in the future because I would love to make more videos. Thank you so much. Bye! Hi, my lovely pile number 3. You picked the orange calcite pile. And the cards we have for you today is 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Hanged Man. So, to me, this indicates that you've built a very successful foundation for yourself. You're very financially secure. You've got mostly everything you want in the material world. Congrats. But you're taking time away from your really close connections to retreat into yourself a bit more because you feel like you haven't been giving to yourself as much. And that's perfectly fine. That's such an amazing thing to do and such a positive thing to do. Definitely recommend for everyone. If they're on the right course, of course. But for you, this is definitely needed. It may have been needed for a long time now, but you feel like you're leaving so much behind. And in a way, you're sad because you've built this strong material thing in your physical world. And that's something to be really proud of, but also you're relieved. It's like you've got this burden off your shoulders from retreating into yourself and not worrying about things that are in your physical reality. You do have very strong connections. I feel like you tend to be more of a person who keeps a tight-knit group, or that you prefer to just have more meaningful relationships as opposed to like a friend here, a friend there, which is perfectly fine. I'm like that myself. What we've got is some oracle cards just for clarity on what's going on in our month for May 2023. We've got Imrama, where you are being called. It's your own journey. That's amazing. Like, this is literally your calling. It's time to take that journey to inner self and discover who you are a bit more. You'll be so much more contented. An Akasha, I love this card. Your guidance is divinely guided. This is so powerful. This is definitely a confirmation from Spirit that you need to do this. You need to go through this. Even if it starts off being really hard, it's something that you have to have the courage to do. And trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? You have to figure that out. You have to go inside yourself to figure that out. If you're getting a feeling for this, do it. You will get the answers. You will get the answers, I promise. And meditation is a very good way of doing this. And then we have some astrological oracle cards. Just, you know, to see what those planets are doing. So we've got Jupiter abundance. You are going to find even more abundance that you didn't even think possible. You thought that the material world was all of it, but you've been neglecting yourself in the process, and now you're about to discover on this journey just how much more abundance you can actually obtain. And Capricorn, achieve. You are an achiever. You are an abundant achiever. It seems like you're a very powerful manifester. Whether you are spiritual or not, you tend to just work for what you want, and that obviously makes results. But sometimes we neglect it spiritually and we don't seem fulfilled or content, so it can be hard. I'm also doing crystal oracle cards just to help those who want to attune into the vibration to help them on their journey. So for this group we have Amethyst, restful sleep. It seems like you need to go for revitalization and rejuvenation. That's very much needed for you guys. And then we've got Blue Lace Agate, peace of mind. This is all about creating that inner peace, because you've got everything and now you need to look after yourself, because as I always say, self-care is vital. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped you and resonated. I do hope to see you in future, because I would love to make more videos. So thank you very much. Bye! Hello, my pile number 4. You're my red tiger's eye pile. And for your May prediction, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So here I see that there's a little bit of an imbalance in your physical world. And there's a sort of stagnant energy about that you're not really sure how to change and utilize. But I do feel like there's a little bit of pushback. You are trying to change it. You're not 100% sure how, but it is slowly making progress. You have very good friends, very close family, very nice relationships with people, but there's something that's not quite right. You feel it and you're not quite sure what it is. It's like on the tip of your tongue, but you are emotionally fulfilled. It's just something in your physical world that maybe you're trying to manifest that is kind of blocked. So maybe we can see what that is. It is a stagnant energy. Maybe you've just had some sort of rut where you've had a phase in life and it's just been about non-moving. It's immovable, which is fine. We all need it, we all have it, and sometimes it's good because it allows us to reflect, and it's a good place to be when we need to know where we've gone wrong, where we need to actually improve things. So I'm going to bring some oracle cards into this. It's Warrior Woman. You don't have to be a woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Do you truly want what you want? Are you doing something that actually is in alignment with your soul? We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. It's time to make something for you, because this stagnancy is perpetuating because you don't know what you're after. And so we can take this time to come back and get clarity from Spirit. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in Subtle Realms. You are not alone. No one is ever alone. No matter how alone you feel, no matter how isolated you feel, you are never alone. And so it's time to go into yourself, reflect, and see where you can actually improve your life. We also have some astrological oracle cards. So we've got Sagittarius, which is expand. It's take action. It's time to take action. That's how you get rid of the stagnancy here. That's how you get rid of it. And in turn, gets rid of this imbalance. And then we've got Mars, motion. Oh my goodness. Fire, energy. So Mars is take that action. Sagittarius is a very actiony type of zodiac as well. So definitely don't delay. Go into yourself and find what you truly want out of life, because that's how true contentment comes to us. And I feel like if you take this action, your May will be a very transformative month. We're also going to add some crystal oracle cards to the deck. It's just to help those who use crystals to find the attunement to the thing that they want to attain, that vibration, the attunement to the vibration that they want to attain. So we've got smoky quartz, which is grounding and anchoring. This is really good because it's earthy energy, but also high enough to allow us to go into our soul about what we want. So we're still anchored, we're still grounded, but it also gives us a chance to go higher up and figure out what it is that we actually need, to figure things out. It's good for being sort of in the middle or doing both. And then we've got Unakite, which is the crystal for recuperation and recovery. So you really need to go in yourself, find what you really need out of life, what you need, your soul. This is a soul realignment, and you need to take that action to do that, and you will feel much more fulfilled out of life. Okay? I hope that's not too strong and intense for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. I really hope that it helps you, because you've got help behind you. You just need to face it, confront the problems where you're stuck, and you can find that help. And I really hope to see you in the future, because I would love to make more videos. So thank you so much. Bye.